The Central American tourism agency CATA welcomes you to the e-learning Mayan world. In this short video we will take you through the main Mayan sites of Central America. We hope this resource supports your sales and promotion efforts for the region.
Welcome to Central America. We introduce you to the enigmatic Mayan world.
The Mayan civilization covered more than 300,000 square kilometers with more than 2 million inhabitants. There are more than 30 archaeological complexes discovered.
Each city was ruled by a different government with its own kings, priests, and laws. They were great soldiers and got involved in wars for territorial control and trade routes.
Extraordinary architects, astronomers and mathematicians. Their cities had government palaces, religious temples, playing fields, astronomical observatories, etc. Belize, a paradise for the ancient Mayans, has a large number of archaeological treasures.
Caracol is the jewel in the crown. It dates from 1200 BC and is nestled in the dense Chiquibel Forest Reserve. In addition to the pyramids, there are ball games, astronomical observation, among other wonders.
Zunantunec, an important Mayan ceremonial center, had its heyday between 600 and 980 AD. Excavations continue to shed light on this amazing site.
Lamani dates from the 4th century BC and remained occupied until the 17th century. The best way to get there is enjoying a cruise through the dense jungle on the river.
Cajalpec is one of the oldest sites in the lowland Maya world and one of the most imposing centers in the Belize River Valley.
Altanha has 5 main squares, temples, and burial mounds. It was built between the years 250 AD and 900 AD.
Guatemala. Guatemala, the heart of the Mayan world. More than 50% of its population descends from the 21 Mayan ethnic groups, speaking an approximate of 26 languages.
Guatemala has a magical charm. From the beauty of its people to the diaphanous and angelic gaze of its children, passing through the colorful watercolor of its profuse forests and ancestral fabrics.
Tikal was one of the most powerful kingdoms in the Mayan world. Its foundation is estimated in the 4th century BC and its greatest apogee in the classical period. It has been a World Heritage Site since 1979. It has more than 18 architectural complexes.
Yaxas Acropolis, twin pyramid complexes, commemorative complexes, ball games, palaces, and domestic residential complexes.
Ixomch is another impressive place to visit with remains of Mayan palaces, plazas and ball courts that in their time were colorfully decorated and were royal finery.
El Salvador. El Salvador was an important Mayan nucleus inhabited since the pre-classic period. After a massive volcanic eruption, its inhabitants fled looking for new land to cultivate, returning 2 centuries later to re-inhabit their ancient settlements.
Joya de Jaren, also known as the Pompeii of Central America, was covered in ash after the eruption of the Loma de Caldera volcano. UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site.
Tazumul, built between 200 and 600 AD and inhabited until the 12th century AD, has 12 platforms where tombs were found.
Cihuatan was built and inhabited after the Mayan collapse. Its population was made up of various ethnic groups such as the Maya, Paipiles, Lencas, among others.
Honduras. In Honduras, the Mayas concentrated in Ocotepeque, Cortez, and Copan, leaving an impressive archaeological legacy that we can admire today.
Copan Ruinas, the Paris of the Mayan world, was the capital of an important kingdom between the 5th and 9th centuries. Here we will see the remains of the city and the imposing public squares of the 3 periods of its development before it was abandoned.
Inside the complex is the archaeological site Las Sepulturas, where we will see the residences of the nobles and other residential areas.
And finally, El Puente was a tributary city of Copan between the 6th and 9th centuries. Here we will find more than 200 structures including tombs, ceremonial and residential sites.